What's good, guys? This video should have actually went up a while ago, but for some reason the hard drive with like everything that I have won't read on any computer anymore. So all of my files on a 5 terabyte hard drive from like back when I was a kid, completely gone. Life gave us a lemon, so we making lemonade. So here's the video from the footage that we have to edit yet again that's already been edited before, which is kind of tragic, but like, enjoy the video.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Poeboys, and in this episode we are going to be trying to get the Po truck running finally once and for all. But there's something I wanted to tell you. I got a new tip. Pretty dope. So let's see if our PCM gets connection. Door locks still do not work. That's got to be a fuse or something that just is goofed. I guess we get started. So first off, let's see if this key starts the truck. If the glow plug light turns off, then we'll know we'll be able to start the truck. And now I'm gonna be able to turn the truck on. All right, well, exhaust tip time. This is the first cold start in a week, I think. Well, halfway through starting, the glow plug light turned off and it wouldn't start. Well, we gotta diagnose why this is happening. This is what this video is for, because the truck for some reason just will not run, and we gotta kind of find out why that is. So this is the process of us hopefully doing that. All right, so I just switched out a singular fuse. Let's see if this does anything. Nope, glow plug light's still on. So I've been working right here, and I look up, and I'm literally looking right at a wasp. If you could see that, thing is just sitting right there. I'm gonna try unplugging the tuner that I have plugged in, and maybe that might help my problems, but first off, I'm gonna gas this guy out. I missed. All right, so step one is I went ahead and unplugged the TS tuner that I have, and I'm gonna go ahead and plug this back in and see if now we have connection to the PCM and if we can make it work. If that fixes it, then we'll know that the tuner was wrong, and maybe I didn't sand it down enough whenever I installed it, or maybe it was an installation error, maybe there's something wrong with the chip. But we're gonna have to figure that out down the road after we diagnose to see if this actually is the problem and if this actually fixes anything. So let's go ahead and plug this back in, which is just up under yonder. All right, so I have the PCM plugged in now. I have it plugged in there, and there's no tuner on the truck right now. So I'm gonna see if this is the issue. If the truck starts up perfectly, then that means that there is an issue somewhere in the tuner, like in connection or something like that. If I could even find the deck keys. So if this works, then that means then the tuner was just a little bit goofed, and maybe we need to try and look into reinstalling it nicer. All right, let's try this. Instantly, bruh. It was the tuner messing up the truck. This is a cold start. That was a cold start. It's not even white smoking. It was literally just the tuner the whole time. Well, actually, scratch that. I'm not gonna give it that much slack. It was a lot more than just the tuner, but yes, that was crazy. All right, guys, it is finally time to clean the paint, which just has a ton of like never been washed properties going on here. This thing hasn't been washed literally since we've had it going. That's because after I got back with this truck, that's whenever it started giving me problems. So it's gonna be good to wash it for the first time. So let's go ahead and get started with it. Oh my gosh, guys, she's finally clean. It's really cool to see her clean. It's gonna be a walk around. Golly, this is freaking cool. Finally seeing the truck clean. Man, this is something that's been a long time coming, my man. And running, doing its whole thing. I'm impressed. The build's great, but like if I could sell it and rearrange money towards the race cars, it'd help me finish the builds a lot faster, but then I wouldn't have a tow pig. And the interior of this thing is extremely clean too. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and do a price breakdown of what I've done to this truck, because like I bought it a year ago and this truck looks so much different. We're gonna tell you pretty much everything we did to it. I got a notes list right here on my phone. The headlights were $350. The grill was $175. We leveled the truck. That happened a long time ago. Now that was $200 for the shocks and the level. The brakes that I bought were $250, but I ended up not putting them on because the truck ended up not running. We have the stage 2 clutch inside of there, which was $400. The exhaust, which is a 4-inch straight pipe all the way back, is $300. And here's a little tip right here I bought for 20 bucks. The brake light switch, because whenever I first got the truck, the brake lights would stay stuck on. That was $30. The window switches, because the windows didn't work whenever I first got the truck, that was $50. The tuner, which is a TS tuner that I have, which is actually the thing that's been giving me the problems. I think it's because I may have not sanded enough down on the connections for the PCM. You'll understand what I'm talking about here in a little bit after I do that, but I'm gonna redo it in another video you'll see in the future. The lowering shackles that are back up under here, paid $100 for those. LED lights, I actually ordered white LED lights, but they sent me blue ones, so $12 for those. and then it was $40 for the lug nuts, and it was $50 for the windshield wiper turning switch and all that, this switch right here. So now we have under the hood, so I'll go ahead and pop that. Under the hood we have 2 new batteries. Obviously that's one of the first thing, which is $200, obviously $100 for both of them. Alternator, $80. Sending unit, which is on top of the gas tank, the one inside of the tank, that was $350. Belt was $20. The idler pulley right there for tension on this belt right here was $80. The turbo seals, the turbo pedestal seals, we ended up and changed those, $80. The injector shims, those are $75. The IDM, which is the injector driver module, was up under this fender well right here, which is also $260. And the cam position sensor, which is further down over there, $40 for that. And the IPR and ICP were right here and right there. I replaced those as well, and those were $155 for the IPR and $60 for the ICP, which is what I ended up paying. And that is a total of $3,532 worth of stuff just put into this truck. And ironically enough, I bought this truck for $3,500 because this thing is obviously a 1-ton 6-speed truck. It's got a brand new clutch in it. I mean, it's had less than 500 miles on a brand new clutch. It's got all this brand new stuff in here, injector rebuilds. The motor we found out had been rebuilt. So this truck's actually gonna be really solid. So I was wanting to get it back running and then sell it once it got running because I just wanted to get rid of it. But now I feel like this whole entire truck, oh, I also paid for the tow mirrors too. I don't remember what I paid for those, but I got those from a fan as well. But either way, this truck is like, it's solid now. Like there's not an issue with it at all. So I feel like I'm probably just gonna end up keeping it, and I'm probably gonna make this my daily because this one has AC. It has power door locks. It drives straight, doesn't stall randomly, it doesn't shake, and it turns on every time. Every time now. Like not even an issue. And literally a year in the making and a year that we've been able to do all of it, but we finally have a reliable freaking truck. Introducing Po Truck, the daily driver tow pig.
That one tire burnout. Yeah, dude. I didn't know this truck didn't have LSD. Them daggum 1-tons. That's the first ever burnout I've done in my truck. That's kind of funny. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and update you on basically the whole fleet because everyone's been asking questions about all the different cars. So first off, this is Caleb's old Mustang GT. I'm buying it. We'll just leave that there. This right here is the drift car. We're gonna go ahead and get this back running NA, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Everyone in the comment section said they just wanted to see that thing freaking rip, and honestly I just want to drive the daggum car. So we're gonna go ahead and get this car running back NA, and hopefully we can get the car going and actually drift it at a few events NA and have fun and skid it around, because I've just been missing the fact of having fun and skidding cars on the channel for so long because none of my cars run, because so many things happened in the past few months that you can see. But like, they're getting back together. This car runs. I need to get an SCT for this car. This car runs. I just need to put it all back together. I need to get the throwout bearing for it. This car is nowhere close to running. The truck runs completely fine. So I put the radio inside. I also put the radio detector and the dash camera inside this thing, so that way I have full surveillance and the truck turns right on. I might end up getting one of the newer style Power Stroke shifters, but this truck literally just, not even an issue in the world, turns on every time. Sounds healthy, doesn't surge. I also put the radio back in, so the radio looks freaking dope. So I'm also going to be taking the subs out of the Focus because this is going to be my daily driver. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this the complete rally car, and we're gonna go ahead and gut the AC, gut the back of the car, keep the regular interior, and just do small subtle mods to it to make it a little bit lighter but also fun, and we can actually take it off-road to some trails and do that. But we can do it because we have a tow pig, so we can finally tow it. But shoot, I guess that's it for the fleet. So now y'all basically know what's going on with all the cars. This is not going to be the daily anymore. The truck is going to be the daily. It's still Po Man's Teal, you can get that. So if y'all have any ideas of stuff that y'all want to see with the cars or some fun stuff that you think, go ahead and comment down below. What do y'all want to see? I want to provide content that y'all want to see. crazy. Sorry one more time for the video being like it was and being late, just because the fact of the footage getting deleted, it kind of threw a wrench on all of our plans. But trust me, next week will be definitely worth looking into, because we have got some ginormous plans that I don't think anyone's seen coming. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great one. Remember to freaking send it. Be great.